another episode of the Greenbox Convos. It's your boy Just Lando with my main people, my co-hosts.
Snoop Dogg, yeah. Oh.
Not the pause. Not the pause.
We ain't pausing shit.
No, I said not the pause. This is the pause between. You know what you did. The first
It's gonna get real interesting, y'all. Not gonna lie.
and the first lady of the show,
What's up? What's up?
y'all. It's the show where we try to, bring you this week's headlines, keep you guys up to date as much as we can, do a little this or that or this, hit you with a top five, and then we wrap it up. And with that, everybody, how was your week?
Long.
It was great. Lovely.
He can't say nothing about a bad week. He can't say nothing about a bad second right now.
Right. You are right, Charlie Murphy.
Oh, God. Shit, well, not that nobody asked, heathens, but I had an all right week. But y'all can ask me, just say, how was yours? Fucking no matters. God
How was
damn.
yours?
Oh, thank you for asking. No, it was straight though. We got a lot done. Trying to get out there and network up with some more comedians of comedy in the city. We're gonna have some of them tap in hopefully soon. But yeah, up and coming shit. Yeah. So, Mr. Mark, let's hit him with these headlines, G.
Hit them with the headlines. We must acknowledge a hip hop icon. Snoop Dogg just turned 50.
Happy birthday to you.
He's kind of
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. That's all I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna kill the rest. Y'all gotta pay for that.
What do y'all think about Snoop Dogg's evolution and pretty much how his career played out?
Man, I've seen Snoop come from a young 19-year-old, skinny ass, just, rapper who came out of literally nowhere. Dr. Dre handpicked this man. He had to jump into one of the craziest beefs of the time with Dr. Dre was going into with NWA and Eazy-E and like that. So, and he held his own, and then he made a name for himself, and then he took off to be one of the most famous people. Like, everybody recognizes Snoop. Almost as much as they recognize Michael Jackson, they recognize Snoop Dogg. Like, not to say he's like on his
famous rapper easily.
Absolutely. White people love him, black people love him, Mexican people, Asian people, anybody just loves Snoop, and he got love for everybody. So I can't do nothing but appreciate the OG. You know what I mean? Happy birthday, champ!
All right. I haven't heard too many songs of his, but I have known like his upcoming into stardom and everything. And I think it's great. He seems like a real chill person to be around. So I hope this year or his birthday, he was able to enjoy it as much as he could. I think he's dope. Definitely he's known by a lot of people. He got a show with Martha Stewart, like cooking. Who would do that?
Right?
The most random things, but he do it. He got a commercial for what beer is that? Corona?
Yeah, Corona.
He just doing it. He doing whatever he want to do, helping his kids with their football careers and stuff. Like, it's dope. He just seems all around amazing.
Coach Snoop, he had several TV shows, including the underrated but very hilarious Doggy Fizzle Televizzle. If y'all can go back and watch that, if y'all can watch that on YouTube or whatever you can find it, that was some funny ass shit, man. If you was in that era of life, you was living. That was what a time to be alive right there. This is the show we call Doggy Fizzle.
Like for Snoop, like we're a little older than you, but like he was the first music star that I saw like the beginnings, from the very beginnings to now. And it's just like, damn, like when he first came out, like just as a kid, I was like, he's like the scariest motherfucker like ever. Like, it was like him and Ice-T, they was both scary. But now you look at them and it's just like, what the hell? Like,
yeah.
it was like Snoop. He went through a lot of shit, but somehow, some way, he like made it through everything. Where like a lot of his contemporaries, they didn't make it. Like the Tupacs, and Biggies, and all that. He kind of reminded like Jesse Jackson in that way, where like like the MLKs and all them people from that day, they either like got assassinated or like I mean they were around, but like Jesse was that last guy. So
yeah.
I mean it's
MLK,
crazy.
Malcolm X, and Jesse Jackson. You're
Yeah, it's
absolutely
crazy
right.
to see his like longevity, and he still drops quality music from here. Every now and then. Depends on what genre and which producers he works with.
Right. They got a album coming out with E40, Too Short, Ice Cube, and Snoop called Mount Westmore, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, I heard one song from it. It's pretty decent. I fuck with it.
Okay, that'll be dope.
Like he makes music like people are still interested in it. People are still interested in the things he's in, like movies, shows. Like they're willing to take a chance on it. Like his brand is just like remarkable, especially like just as a hip hop artist. Like he's probably not as rich as like the Jay-Z's and the Dre's, but like brand wise, he's got one of the best brands in the game, honestly.
Absolutely. I feel like he's doing what he wants to do, not what I mean, business dictates him to do. For instance, I just saw a screenshot of this nigga in The Mandalorian season 3. Like he's gonna be in the fucking Mandalorian. Like, what the fuck is Snoop doing? All right, bet. He's just doing shit. Like
he do everything.
Nigga, Snoop just be doing shit. Like, you know what? I'm gonna wake up and go be in a Star Wars show today. Nah, today I think I'm gonna go fucking start a cooking show with Martha Stewart. Nah, that ain't cool. I'm gonna go make a reggae album. Okay, then I'm gonna change my name to Snoop Lion, and they're all gonna love it. And then it's like, yo, he just wake up and do shit. I get it. I get it.
But he might be like the game's first like solo superstar in rap. Like if you really think about it, a lot of times everybody else they were in groups and shit, but like nobody was as big as Snoop from like 93 to like 90 fucking like 7. Like he was fucking huge. And then like they didn't see anything remotely close to that until 50 dropped Get Rich or Die Trying, like several years later. That was a big album. Like 50 was everywhere. Like, but Snoop's was just different. Like he like coasted on one album for like a few years. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Oh, yo, Doggy Style, oh my God, dropped in what, 93 or 92?
Was it 93? I think it was 93.
Yeah, I was about to look it up, but nigga, he coasted on. Nigga, we're still listening to Doggy Style. To be completely honest, nigga, 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Like, you know what I mean? That's off the Chronic. But he used that same lines in Doggy Style. You know what I mean? Like, he had a gang of features on there, including comedians, R.I.P. Malvo from I can't remember his real name right now, so it's escaping me. But Malvo from Everybody Hates Chris is killing me, and I apologize. But he was original with that shit. I don't know a lot of people who was employing comedians on records at the time. You know what I mean? They had like funny skits on their shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that aspect.
I think people forget how big he was because, like, especially with Tupac blowing up pretty much as soon as he went to Death Row, they don't realize Snoop was the bigger artist. He was the biggest star. Nobody was fucking with Snoop. In fact, Snoop was the one that recruited him over. It was like, you need to come over here. And that's why,
because they was eating at Death Row.
Yeah, like it was all about Snoop. He was on MTV all the time. But yeah, I mean, it's just good to see the progression, see him like grow up and become more positive, use his platform for more positivity. And I mean, I'm proud just, being within the same culture as him, good dude.
For sure. Once again, happy birthday, OG. Uncle Snoop, if you will.
Okay, moving on. Your boy Boosie, he might be in hot water. Apparently he got into a little tit for tat with Lil Nas X when Lil Nas X joked about him and Boosie doing a song together, and Boosie went into like a homophobic tirade and told him to kill himself and told him to stop trolling him and all that. Do you think Boosie went too far, and what are going to be like the consequences, because I mean he's pretty much independent. So I
Exactly.
mean,
Boosie's fans have always been like, how do I put it? Not on the side of the LGBTQ in that regard. That whatever he says, it kind of goes. You know what I mean? Like he's a Louisiana hero. You know what I mean? Because he went to jail or prison and was willing to face death row for something he knows he didn't do. He beat his case. He got out. You know, I mean, the whole street force, held him up. So pretty
yeah,
much when you have a guy like that, whatever he's like, he made it. You know what I mean? So he's that guy for Shreveport. So or Baton Rouge. Is he from Shreveport or Baton Rouge? One of them Louisiana cities.
yeah.
But anyways, like so that's where his main fan base goes, and then it spreads out into Texas, into the surrounding southern states. Where hey, guess what? Those same sentiments that he spewed are felt. They're not disagreed with his core fan base along that southern line of belts. You know what I mean? A southern line of states. So he's not going to see the backlash he should see, but he's going to see some type of backlash, sure, but not what we're thinking.
I'm not the biggest Boosie fan, to be honest with you. I can only tell you like a couple songs that I know of his. Now, Set It Off, that's my song. I know that
Lord
one. But honestly, like, it doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't. And I hope it wasn't a surprise to Lil Nas X either. Like,
No.
I feel like for him to have sent that message to him, I think he kind of knew what was going to come back from it, because Boosie's been in the public eye about his homophobic comments before. When you're talking about D Wade's son, or his child, and what was going on with that situation. He's talked about wanting to get prostitutes for his sons and stuff. Like, he's been in hot water for this stuff.
I forgot about that.
Does not surprise me. So it's like,
I did forget about that. That man, I will give me some hoes for my son.
like the ignorance, but that's, I mean, to each his own. What you would do with your child, okay? I feel like you're gonna traumatize your kid, but whatever. But it's not shocking to me. And do I think it's gonna affect Lil Boosie's career? What career? Like, I haven't heard of, has he put anything out recently? Is he doing? Honestly, the most I've heard from him lately is just his comments and what he's been doing. Like, all the clout he has. Like, right now, like, there's nothing else.
He put a movie out about a semi-biopic of himself.
Didn't see it. Last thing I seen of him, he was on stage scratching his crotch like he had crabs. Like, I don't know. Like, whatever, it's there. So it doesn't shock me. And like you said, like, a lot of people that are in his fan base have like-mind thinking.
Yeah,
like, they think the same. So as far as the backlash he's gonna get, I don't know what backlash he'll get, if any. Like, of course, LGBT, like, I don't feel like they was on his side to begin with. I don't think they felt like he was on theirs. So there's no connection broken there, no loss of fans there.
Right.
So I don't think anything's gonna happen, honestly. They're gonna be like, it's one of them, is Boosie being Boosie.
There you go. Marlon?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna affect his bottom line, like y'all said, pretty much. He kind of makes his money through various revenues, and like, I mean, I think he's forever gonna make the bags that he gets, but like, as far as making bags bigger than that and working with like corporations and shit and moving up to be like the level of like, Jay and them, he's never gonna get there. Like
not this way, anyways.
It's fine with what he's getting. And I think he'll probably get a few more, but like, I think he's comfortable, being from the South. He probably, and I think with his certain situation, he didn't have much. So coming from the South, he's got all this money now. And I mean, he spends it wisely, and it's easier to live down South because it's a little cheaper. But yeah, I don't think he has any aspirations to try to become like a billionaire or nothing. So like, I don't think he has anything to worry about. I think it was a little overkill. Because I mean, like, the comment wasn't really all that. He was just saying we're doing a song. But like, I don't see why he just like went off in that moment. And like, I mean, even though a lot of what he says is problematic, there are certain things he said that I kind of like. Okay, maybe that's all right. It's valid. He just doesn't know how to articulate it. But like with that, like I said, like going the homophobic route, how can anybody agree with you when you went there instead of trying to keep it cordial and discuss things?
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah,
Well,
I
let me
don't
hit
know
you
why
with
this
another
is the
angle.
cross he wants to die on. Like it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Let me
You're
hit you with
not
another angle though.
you're not a homosexual, so why are you this invested into it? It's like, bro.
Everybody think that nigga's a closet ass nigga, like he's deep down.
Hello, I wasn't gonna say it, but it was
That's funny as that. But let me hit you with another angle. Let's go from Lil Nas X's point of view. Like, why the hell would you go over there and poke somebody or push somebody that already don't fuck with you, don't like you, don't like nothing you have to do, but like, why do that? Right?
I didn't think it was that serious, honestly.
It's not.
Like,
but
I don't think he thought he was gonna get that reaction. But he's so suave with the social media shit that he flipped it and played it off like, oh yeah, I'm mad that Disney isn't like playing Halloween Town or some stupid shit. Like he flipped it like I don't give a fuck. Like, all right, bro. Like,
but beef it. Like, I feel like that's that young kid prank mentality shit. You know what I mean? When they come over and they push you or they start that, you know what I mean? You want to get shot, shit. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank. It's a prank. And now, because what people don't understand is Boosie got a lot of shooters. People that will go and do stuff to other people on his behalf without saying anything.
I would like to hope it would never get that far.
I don't think it was.
It's the type of person who would stoop that low. You feel
I
me?
I don't think it was that calculated. It was.
I think had Nas X continued, that could have been an outcome.
Like I think like somebody asked him like what you about to do, tell us something, like, and he just made light of it, letting people know. I know what Boosie be saying, like you know what I mean. Like it wasn't even like calculated. Like I'm gonna try to set this nigga up. He obviously, I don't know what the fuck he did. He threw it out there, and it's like, well, like shit, like he did it himself. Like, so I can't blame an innocent tweet. Like, I mean, it's just a tweet. He didn't even have to answer Little Nas X. Everybody
did. Look,
he thought about that. He's smart. Have you ever watched his interviews?
Yeah.
Like Lil Nas X, he's smart. He knows what he's doing with the social media stuff. He knows how to get people talking. He knows how to get people with controversy. Like he knows how to do it. So for me, he knew exactly what he was doing. If you was gonna say you're making a song with anybody, this man is known for bashing y'all. You particularly picked this man because you knew you would get a response from him. You knew now it would be something that people are talking about. He likes being talked about and trying to push the envelope with things. So this definitely was one of those. I don't think he thought he was going to get that type of like kill yourself reaction, but he knew he was going to get something that would have had people talking about it. So in a way it was smart, but in a way I feel like you're picking at somebody.
It was tongue in cheek. It was just like, yeah, I'm working with Boosie. Like that's the last motherfucker. I mean, things he was working with.
Like that is not your champion, sir. Like
everyone's like, what?
Clear. And it's like say you having a real fucked up day, and somebody you don't fuck with at all say anything about you. They just said your name for whatever. Why the fuck you got my name in your mouth, you bitch ass nigga? You know what I mean? That's just how that runs. That's just how that runs. Except it's Boosie who stay high and stay on the internet so he can respond however the fuck he want because he's just gonna do it.
Whose fault is that? He should be able to handle his damn emotions. Like, after all, the social media shit ain't real. Like it's like
he got blocked.
Like why did you feel threatened by that, bro?
Like, you don't have access to something.
I don't get it.
Was it Instagram? Instagram took his page out. It removed his page
twice. It was on Twitter, but Instagram took his page twice. Come on, Zuckerberg. Give me my page, man. Come on, Zuckerberg. He can't say his name.
And it's kind of hard because it's like he's not the ideal role model and messenger for these specific messages. Because like he'll say that like, oh, y'all corrupting the kids, y'all perverting the kids. But then this nigga is on IG paying chicks $1,000 to show they they coochie. So it's like, all right.
Hey,
So,
you
bro,
know,
like, what are you gonna be? Which one is it?
People was doing it.
Which one is
you
it?
know,
Like,
on
come
God.
on, bro.
All right.
But
What else we got today? That's funny.
all right, your boy Blueface. It seemed like
Good
them
face,
goons went
baby.
to his house, had a home invasion, uh, roughed up his stepdad and his mom a little bit, and
Mm.
it seemed like they were obviously after him. They knew it was his house. What do you think about people living in their own hometown after they blow up, especially somebody like him that's like gang affiliated and has a certain persona, and everybody knows you flashing the money and all that shit? Like, because there's been a couple like celebrities that have been like held up, robbed. I mean, some of them have died from it. You know, Pop Smoke and all that.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Yeah,
Sean Taylor, another one. He wasn't in his hometown, but peep this, man. How are you people finding your house? You're supposed to move. The reason you get this money is to move out the hood. Let's say, for the sake of an argument, he moved out the hood. You're not supposed to tell nobody where you at. However, people know where you at. So obviously, you got a leak in your motherfucking circle, bro. You caught a flat tire, and now your mom just got roughed up, and your stepdad. I don't know what their relationship is. Because the last I heard, he don't really fuck with them like that, anyways. Maybe it got repaired, maybe it didn't. But you know, that's still your mama, bro. You don't put her in that kind of danger.
I think it was technically his house they were in,
Mm-hmm.
the one that was broken into. So they might be good again.
I mean, still, you never put your mom in that kind of danger. Nobody should know where your mama lay her head if you in that time of life. You know what I mean? If you got all this money and you always flaunting and you know what I mean, throwing up crip left and right. You know what I mean? You showing guns in your videos, like you ain't afraid to do something. Look, you putting everybody in your life at risk.
You
Real
bringing that
ones,
energy to you. Yeah.
absolutely. The real ones, the real ones, they know never pull it unless you plan to use it, and then never let nobody know what your next move is and where you lay your head. I don't know how your information is getting out there, bro. The real ones know how to stay out of the way. You didn't.
You got these rookies that come in the game and that's all they want to do is kind of show their money. And then you got some of them who have this mentality in the hood that you ain't supposed to leave it when you doing better. No, you make money, you leave that. That don't mean you have to turn on the people that you with, but you have to now move a different type of way when you get to a certain level. Granted, he's not like the hottest thing out there. Can't really rap on beat to me, honestly, but you know, he got catchy music. So it's not like he's like balling out of control, but you made enough coins from the old Tatiana song for you to have moved elsewhere and have put yourself and your family in a better position to where something like that could not happen. And then people like that's like, for me, that's scary. Like people knowing where you live. And then like people that do all the showboats, I'm like, it's only a matter of time before something happens to you. Before somebody run up on you, especially when you're gang affiliated too, and you're still in the hood, you're gonna get tried. That's just how people are. That's how people in that mentality think. Like you showing it, you must want to get it taken.
Exactly.
Had they changed, just snatched. Now your house got invaded. Like,
and you know these motherfuckers out here ain't got no scruples. None.
They got no 3 screws and 2 of them loose. Like 2 gone and 1 loose. You just can't. Like you have to move.
They got no respect, no scruples, no nothing. They just gonna get you, bro. Like they gonna take what you gonna give.
Yeah.
If you ain't there to defend that shit, you giving up everything.
Why
and you got your mouth hurt. I can't expect
it. Think about the pandemic that just happened and people was losing jobs and they couldn't make money. It's like people was hungry. So it's like streets got hungrier and you up here, you know, doing the most. I agree with Crystal because just because you get a lot of money, that doesn't mean like all of a sudden you're gonna be the savior of everything and everybody. And like you know who you fuck with. Like you knew who was down for you. You might, you know, bring them people along to a certain degree, but it's like you ever gotta be careful with that because it's just like I was talking to Orlando the other day about people. It was just like there's certain people you can fuck with and certain you can't. Like, especially when something like money comes into it. Um, I also believe like maybe for somebody like him, I understand he's from LA. The business he's in is primarily LA, New York. But it's like I'd probably move. I'm sorry, I'd move out of maybe of a state, like shit, or move to another city or something like that, where like it's not so much heat. Because like
Yeah.
something about home, they pull you back in, and like people just get in trouble when they're in their hometown. I don't know what it is. Like a side high, he was minding his business in ATL, got his damn
Bro.
car sprayed up a few months ago. And
And
like he's not
yeah,
even on the BS type of stuff. So it's like, man, like just because people know
shout
you
out
have
Saha the
it,
Prince, man.
yeah,
I forgot about that story a little bit, but yeah, shout out Saha the Prince, man. Like that would have been a real loss for hip hop if you know what I mean. They took him
yeah.
out that day because he had nothing to do with nothing. And you know what I mean, they shot up a Bentley trying to get bro.
And he was reaching out to the OGs in the streets, like somebody hit me up. What can I do to clear up whatever misunderstanding? Like I don't know what y'all on, but like it's like with these young kids like Blueface, it's like man, motherfuckers feel invincible, thinking they could
Mm-hmm.
just ride up out here and all that. And it's like, nah, you gotta be careful. Like even with Nipsey, I felt like he moved in a certain way where he understood that it's just a unfortunate situation happened where he got killed and on the same block that he grew up on. But
Why
these kids
one
are
of
just
his
like they're just
homies?
moving wild. They moving wild, and it's just like shit. Like nobody's people are hungry. They
Yeah.
want that shit. They see some shine, they're gonna get it. Like it's
It could
unfortunate.
Absolutely.
circle.
It's just that simple. Look, you got something I want. I know how to get it from you, and it's this ratchet right here. So I mean, but
I
yeah, I
would
mean,
like
motherfuckers
if it
ain't
was
playing
someone
fair.
in his circle too, because I would like to hope he don't just openly tell everybody where he lived, where his mama and them be at. So sometimes it really people that's in your circle. Not everybody that fuck with you really fuck with you, especially when you blow up. Like you never know how people are. Money changes people.
On God, I judge people by the people that have access to the person. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If people have a certain level of access to you, that's what I'm judging. You know, like, look, you have this person here who is a suspect character. They have X, Y, and Z level access to you. Judging you off of that right there. Like, why can they get this close to you? I'm gonna judge you right there. Boom, you right here. Because why? You fuck with somebody I wouldn't put this close to me. So, you know what I mean? Like, y'all motherfuckers gotta watch these people. Like, some of your day ones ain't here. I get that. Maybe you ain't gonna make another day one. That's cool too. Sometimes you gotta roll solo. That's great. You know what I mean? But you gotta watch these motherfuckers who is giving you always what you want to hear. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, that's a great idea. I'm down with you. I'm always got your back like that. You need to hear sometimes no, nigga, that's not a great idea. Nigga, don't get slapped up doing this shit. True story. I think I told the story already before. Marlon is the main nigga that kept me out of a lot of trouble. You know what I mean? This nigga like straight up, he's like, nigga, don't do that shit. Like, shit, he's right. You know what I mean? Niggas was gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? But it's a good thing
You
I had,
weight your people better too.
That's true too.
Because like I mean, I don't like the concept of day ones because I mean, there's some grimy motherfuckers that you just cool with. And they're only cool because they haven't fucked with you yet. But like,
Right.
I mean, I know people solid like him, like Orlando, but then it's like I know niggas I met like 6 months ago that I'm cool with too, like that are solid as fuck. So I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean I grew up with people and I'm gonna just roll with them because like them be the motherfuckers that do you in.
Absolutely.
Sometimes
I
it's
got
like
motherfuckers. Nigga, shout out to Borrego, but like I know motherfuckers on that block. I'm like, yo, I know you. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I don't really fuck with you like that, but I know you. You know what I mean? Like I'll dap you up and move on. But we ain't really rocking like let's go
That's
to the
nice.
function. Let's do business. I can't do that.
Yeah, you nice. I act like I don't see you. If I ain't cool with you like that, I don't see you. I used to go out a lot and I would see people that I knew I went to school with. They're like, oh hey girl. I know you.
Bro,
Like,
keep it cordial. You got to keep it cordial because then you don't want to have, animosity. So keep it cordial, but I don't fuck with you on a level
I
that.
thought that, but then there's a lot of people, a lot of females that be like, they tell my best friends like, "Oh, you best friends with her still?" And I'm like, "Why you have to stank face?" But to me, it's all love when you see me. Like,
yeah,
I don't get it. So that's how when I see you, you see me. Keep moving. Like, my circle is real small, okay? And I keep it that way on purpose. If I make it big, it's still gonna be that way on purpose.
Yeah, what you said.
You can't trust people.
Oh God.
But I'm glad that they're all safe though. Back to Blueface, and I'm definitely glad that everybody's safe.
Yeah, we kind of went off on a tangent on that. I guess we all felt some type of way about that.
Did. Now he knows better. He should do better.
Like I know if I get on, I already know who those people are. Like there's no talking your way into that. Like you had a lifetime to prove like, oh, you're solid and stand up. I already know who I'm gonna take care of when it comes down to it. And I'll let them know at the appropriate time. But it's like, yeah, if I get on, it's not because you're not gonna come up to me and think like we rich. Like, no, I'm rich.
We made it.
I got a list. You hear this happen? I got a list right here of the phone numbers I'm dialing if I get on. You know what I mean? Like that I can start taking care of people. The list is right here. You feel me? I know exactly who's on that list.
You're gonna get a text, new number. Don't give this out.
Who's this?
Like, and the old number's gone. Like,
shit. Oh, motherfuckers gonna see me, Sean. You can have my number.
My number. Call if you want to. You about to hear that voicemail.
Oh God.
Or I should be like, oh, who is this?
You have reached.
I'm going to a tunnel. I gotta go.
Nah, my voicemail message. If I don't recognize that number, you have reached Rich Nigga Enterprises. You do not meet the qualifications to connect this call. Leave a message. Beep. That's it. Oh God.
Gotta be like that.
Oh God, it do.
Right.
Let's move on.
And this week, Alec Baldwin accidentally shot somebody on set with a prop gun that was loaded. Real tragic. Probably the first shooting since Brandon Lee got killed.
Yeah, man. So I have a question.
Yeah.
Are blank bullets really destructive, or was that a real bullet in the gun?
It was a live round.
What the fuck?
Somebody mishandled something along the way.
Who's in charge of it?
No,
that's what I want to know.
From my understanding, when you have a blank in a gun, it fits only blank rounds. You cannot fit a live bullet in there. So I don't know, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Where there was a charge and it.
That's
but like
tragic,
even with blanks, if you're close enough, you can really kill somebody or hurt somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're really close, you hold it. But like I don't think it was a close thing. It was like it had a charge somehow, and it shot. Mm-hmm. It killed a cinematographer and it shot the director that was standing behind her.
Yeah.
Mm. So only one person died, and then the other dude is like injured, right?
Yeah.
Man, prayers up, man. That sucks. And as an actor, being responsible for that, and he's a heavy anti-gun nut. You know what I mean? He's been trying to get rid of the guns and things like that. That's got to be tearing him up.
He was distraught. They showed a picture of him on set, and he was like on the phone with somebody. You can tell he was like crying. Like that's the. I really, and they're talking about trying to charge him. I want to know who was responsible for clicking that gun. Who was responsible for making sure that was supposed to be empty because somebody dropped the ball somewhere. As him being the main character on that, I know, or actor, I know nobody thought he was about to check that. Like, how you gonna hold him responsible for that? That's not his caliber for him to be checking that. Is he checking lighting and stuff too? No, he's not supposed to do that. So
props department fucked up.
They did that.
It's probably supposed to be like at least 4 people verifying that the gun, safe and all that shit. So like him getting handed a gun and shooting it, like that ain't on him. Like it's just like, hey.
They're talking about because he pulled the trigger, but how's he supposed to know all that stuff?
Best case scenario, it's like, oh, it was just accidental. Worst case,
manslaughter.
The person works in that armory and somebody else getting charged,
Yeah.
Right. I mean, excuse me. The problem that they're trying to figure out is why was it pointed at a human instead of just held down? Why was the gun discharged in the first place? And if it was supposed to be a rehearsal or whatever, why was it pointed at another human that had nothing to do with the scene? That's what they're trying to figure out.
I mean,
I don't know.
it's not a real gun, man. I don't think they're really doing gun safety. Like, there's the department that does the gun safety for the people in front of the camera. They're not doing gun safety. Oh, don't hold it up at somebody and let you shoot it. Like, no, it's a fucking prop. It's not a gun. It's not supposed to be real. But yeah, I don't know if the shot was him shooting at the camera or whatnot. But like, yeah, he caught her in the chest and the director in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Damn, tragic.
Very.
Yeah, that messed me up a little bit. Like if I was him, just knowing I accidentally killed somebody.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I man. I don't know if I could bounce back properly from that, man.
Yeah. He tweeted something out just saying he's going to be fully cooperating with the police doing an investigation and that he feels horrible. Like she was a mom, a wife, and a lot of stuff. So he definitely was like, she was an amazing person. So it's definitely, that's scary. Like, and I feel like that's probably going to be traumatizing for him too. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if he didn't want to like do acting
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if that was the last Alec Baldwin film, I don't blame him. Like, I couldn't judge him for it.
Can't.
For sure. All right, man.
All right.
Well, prayers up.
Prayers.
But we got to move on. What we got?
You ready for some this or that?
Let's do it, Playboy.
All right. Would you rather win $25,000 or have your best friend win $100,000?
So, knowing my best friend, that jackass, I'll let him win the 100,000, right? But I'm gonna be standing right there as he's counting them doughs, like, that mine, and that right there, that's mine, and then no, that's yours, that's yours. But then that right there, that's mine. This is me. You would have none of this because of me. Unless it was me, you would have none of this. So you just come on now. But I really don't have that like need to do that. But I would just do it because it's funny. Because I know for sure, like, even if it's different girl shit, motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, cool, bro. You want 100K. I'm not that type of person who would deny somebody a lot of happiness just for my own. Because shit, I'm just not that type of person. I'm already happy. I'm doing shit that I want to do, not that I'm mandated to do. So that's cool as shit to me.
Yeah. What you think, Marlon?
I'm gonna go against the grain here. I know what I would do with my best friend, but like, let's keep it real. Everybody's friend ain't they're not the perfect person, They might be ain't shit motherfuckers. I'm taking 25,000 because that's some like for sure money that I'm gonna get. You're not guaranteed any of that 100,000. They could be real shifty and say, "Oh no, this is mine," or "Oh, here's the 25,000 you would have got." Like, we're not playing that. Like, no, 25 up front. I'm not risking it. Fuck it.
Now you ain't a gambler, huh? You don't want to roll the dice on your boy?
Fuck them. People are shitty. Remember that.
And then motherfuckers be overcharging you. Like, remember you owed me from the time we went out to dinner and I paid, and there was 1,000 there. Man, you ain't paying $1,000 for
motherfuckers change real quick when it comes to money. I'm like, damn, word. Think about it. Somebody owes you $20. Some of these motherfuckers will end a lifelong friendship because they don't want to pay you $20 fucking. You thinking $100,000? Hell no. Niggas don't go something like, hey, I knew you since we was 8. Like, what the fuck? Like, you could have had the $20 if you needed it that bad. Shit. If you were gonna say fuck the friendship, all right, cool.
I learned a long time ago. Be like, yo, remember you owe me $25 from back in the day?
Right. Look, I learned a long time ago. Never lend money that you can't afford to lose. Because yeah, I mean, maybe you get it back, maybe you won't. So if you can't afford to lend it, don't lend it.
Somebody asked me for some money and I give it to them, I'm not even expecting them to pay it back because I don't expect them to give it back.
Right.
And I come to terms with that.
That's as you should. Because motherfuckers will do you dirty. Exactly. Motherfuckers will do you dirty.
That's tough. Listen, I definitely, in part, I'm like, give me the 25. However, my best friends, both of them have been my best friends for over 20 plus years. I trust both of them. I was like, yo, either I can win this 25 or I'm gonna give you this 100. And then I know with the two of them, I'll get it back. Like I know them. But listen, one of my best friends, I love her to death. But my little pumpkin, she a little out there. Tell her, like, listen, babe, I'm gonna need my money up front. Money up front, okay? Because I come back, she done bought her a whole botanical garden and some some stones and wind chimes and stuff. So, dang,
is that the one from Oakland?
No.
That's funny.
I trust her to give it to me too. Nah. I'm a giving person, so I'm gonna say my best friends. They'll give it back.
Yeah.
They ain't gotta give it back. Just give me something.
For the BBL, I have to pay for this. I have to pay for that. I'm sorry, I ain't got no more.
Oh man.
Nah, they'll pay me. They'll pay me.
That's funny.
The 3 closest females to me.
That's cool.
They'll pay me back.
That is hilarious. But all right, I guess we got a consensus. Marlon, you lose.
Let me say that as a loyal motherfucker, that would give my friend $100,000. I hope everybody knows they should take the $25,000. No. Shit. I am telling you, don't listen to these motherfuckers talking about.
All my friends, they know if they gave it to me, I'd give them some back. They all know that.
Your best friends ain't shit. Viewers, your best friends ain't shit.
I should call this nigga right now. Like, hey man, they talking about you on the show.
Yes, they are.
Hey,
I would, but they all sleep. Listen, they got young kids. They all sleep.
I'll wake motherfuckers up. I don't care.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Would you rather be the funniest or the smartest person in the room? Let's say you're at a party. You'd rather be the funniest or the smartest in the room?
Who talks about smarts at a party?
Smart motherfuckers.
Listen, I feel like if you're at a party and you're the smartest one there, people are gonna get annoyed with you easily. People don't like that smart. I want to be the funniest because people do not like smart people.
Yeah.
All the time, listen, I like to correct people's grammar, and some people hate that about me. But if you write something incorrectly to me, I will purposely make it a point to put it into my text as a response back to you so you can see how I correctly do it. And people hate that. Listen, me and one of my exes hated that because I'm gonna correct you.
Nobody asked you to be rude. All right, that's what that is. You knew what the fuck somebody was trying to convey. Nobody asked you to be rude. Okay. Now you're just being an asshole. And that's why you got exes now. Okay. Shit. You ain't just gonna be out here correcting shit and then act like shit's gonna be cool. Like, nigga, I know how to spell. This is just a text. I ain't on the test.
People know how to spell. Some people don't know how to spell. They don't know the correct context of stuff. No, listen. Not everybody.
You used the wrong there.
Listen, the wrong. Oh, I got an argument. I got an argument over the wrong word, the wrong there. Like, you don't say this correctly in this sentence. I'm like, listen, you wrote it wrong the first time. I corrected you by putting it into my sentence the second time, and you still got it wrong after that. Now you playing with me because you know I'm gonna correct you on it. But I don't know. My best friend hates the fact that I argue with her all the time, but I be right. So I don't know. Like,
when I hear shit like that, all I hear is she hates that I argue with her all the time and blah blah blah. But I be rude. That's all I hear. I'll be rude. I ain't got to
be right.
do this to you, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm being an asshole. That's all this is.
But when it comes down to it and they want to write a professional letter, who they gonna send it to for proofreading? Me.
Marlon.
No, make me funny because I don't got time for people trying to get mad and fight me because I'm smarter than them. I'm smart. I'm gonna make you feel real stupid too. You try to argue with me, I'll make you. I'm gonna make you wish you went back to school.
We gonna move on from her, Marlon. What you got? She's just rude.
I think I'm gonna go with smartest, and it's kind of for the same reason as what she just said. There's a fine line between being like smart and interesting and then just being a know-it-all. You know what I mean? And them is the people that be rubbing me the wrong way. Like, no, actually it's like this. Like, all right.
This nigga,
like,
that nigga right there.
Like with me, like it's like I don't need to be the smartest person. I prefer to like learn from people as long as it ain't in a know-it-all type of way. It's like, bro, just say it. Like, all right, cool. Like, or you just learn something new from people. It's like that's exciting, like getting to know somebody and those beginning conversations, learn what their passions are and all that.
Right.
But yeah, I think I'd rather go funny because I mean that kind of fits in everywhere, really.
Yeah. Me personally, I choose to be the funniest person in the room. Why? Because it's kind of my whole basis for even being a comedian in the first place. Like, I want to be your forgetful, your weed, if you will, from your problems for however long we interacted. I mean, forget you got bills and bad kids and ain't shit, baby daddy, baby mama. If we interacting, I want to make you laugh, man, and forget about all that shit for however long we interacting for, man. I'll be the funniest person in the room. I'll take all the heat. I don't care, man. Sometimes I feel like, comedy Jesus. You know what I mean? I'm dying on the comedy cross for y'all's relaxation, if you you know what I mean? Just give me that, and you know what I mean? I'll make it worth your while. You know what I mean? We just gonna chill. We're gonna forget all our problems. We're gonna laugh. Because laughter is honestly the best medicine. Everybody knows that. So I'm the doctor of comedy around here. That's what I feel like. So if I could always be the funniest person in the room, I'm just doing what I've always wanted to do anyway. So that's why I'm picking that.
Good.
We are funny.
Yeah, this is smarty pants.
Yeah, rude ass nigga.
I know random information. I can't help it.
It's how you present it. I don't get that vibe from you, but like there's certain people. It's just like, okay,
oh, she up in there. Did you know on Jeopardy, Aaron Rodgers was on there and he said this, but it was wrong because it was this. So like,
I won't do that.
Nothing wrong with that.
I won't do that. However, I've been on Trivia Crack a couple times, and I know some of the answers is wrong.
Oh hell yeah!
They took away the little thing to where you can tell them this was the wrong answer now, and I'm very upset about that because I was telling them about themselves.
We need to get that re-downloaded because I will run your fade in that every day.
And you will lose, just like you lost in Monopoly.
Oh, you gonna throw that on the internet so everybody can? Okay.
Just air it out, like.
If you put a Soul Glow commercial.
Listen. I'm not letting that down unless you beat me.
Nobody needs to know what happened. You know what I mean? That's internal. You know what I mean? You getting a write up. Getting a write up. Park Aquatics write up around.
Okay,
you're on thin ice, Missy.
Run it.
Would you rather have your financials be public or have your love life be public? Like the messages and correspondence that you have with your significant others or people that you used to know in the past as
oh man. I can have everybody in my pockets, you know what I mean? I do a lot of wheeling and dealing, shifting and grifting around here. But then again, y'all can know the bitches I fuck with. I don't give no fuck. Shit. Y'all want to know who it is? Oh, shit, I don't give no fuck. But y'all can't know about my paper, man. Gotta stay low key close to the heart with the papers. You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers love to come out the woodwork. Cousin!
Nigga lying.
Put your ass in the front of him.
You look like a nigga that's lying. Boy, you lying.
How am I lying?
I don't know. I don't.
Hey,
You would.
I lied to some.
You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Shit. I just be lying to bitches. No, I'm just lying. I'm lying.
Y'all hear that, ladies, right?
No, I'm lying. I'm trying to be something.
Not a girl.
I'm not a player. But yeah, no. Show everybody who I'm talking to. No, nobody. I give $100 to somebody right now. They can talk and tell me who I'm talking to. You can't, because I'm so low key.
Hiding girls? Okay, that's crazy. That's a red flag.
Dang, definitely, because ladies is watching this.
Hey,
watch yourself,
I ain't supposed to be loud and out there with, oh, I got X, Y, and Z lined up. No, that's stupid. I'm a real player for this shit. From the Himalaya.
Dang, that's definitely.
You know what I mean? Fuck you, nigga.
It'd be like that. Crystal.
Oh, you go next.
Listen. I'm gonna go with my finances. You can know my finances. I don't mean he about to get none of it, so I don't care. But knowing who I talk to, I've learned over the years to be like low key with my stuff and what I'm doing and who I'm doing it with. So no, like Cardi said, ain't no ring on my finger, you ain't going on my gram. That's like
she's over here quoting Cardi B lyrics.
That is no. And I'm gonna tell you why. That is where I'm at within my situation, because for one, everybody don't want to see you happy. When you post some stuff about who you're talking with, everybody, oh, I used to talk to them. I used to deal with this person. Girl, let me tell you, I almost had your man. Like,
she a hoe.
Dude's telling,
go ahead and get going, bro. Right, like,
no, I could have had your girl. That could be me. Like, no, it couldn't have. Stop. So I just feel like everybody contributing to that is just too much. My finances, hell, we know how much Beyonce and Jay-Z and them is worth, but we're not getting nothing from them. You can know my finances. Just don't.
What if you, you down on your luck and they know you got $3.99 in your shit. You just out there, you just, you know what I mean? Hey, Crystal, you ain't doing too good. They know ain't nobody gonna help.
It happens.
And then you had the overdraft, get that 99-cent taquito.
Yeah.
Listen, but that's cool because I'll never be broke. So I ain't worried about it. I just think that
it's God, she be broke. Oh God, I asked her for $40. She said she ain't. I'm just fucking right.
I got it. We ain't got it. I got it.
We're not rich. I'm rich.
Exactly. Like, I'm cool people know my finances, honestly, because I'm super giving. I have such a big heart. Like, if somebody need help, like, I'll do that.
So why didn't you buy me the Monopoly?
What you say?
Why didn't you buy me the Monopoly?
Because you didn't say you couldn't afford it. So you was good.
Because I could afford it.
Exactly my point. But if you didn't, I would have been like, well, we could probably play like Yahtzee with buddies. It's free, I think. So
my God. Fuck out of here.
Alternative. But
fuck out of here.
Know my finances. I don't care. Like,
okay.
I'm making money. How about that?
Oh God. I feel
you know what? I'm going to make my love life public. Because as far as that goes, like, there's no smut on my name. You know what I mean? Like,
I dig that.
I'm not a grimy motherfucker. Like, I'm selective first off, but I'm not a grimy motherfucker. So, like, I don't have to worry about somebody bringing receipts out. Like, oh, he said this, or oh, girl, he did this. Like, nah, like if I gotta say some shit that's like in an argument or something, I'm gonna do it face to face because I don't ever want anybody to say, oh, he did this. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like y'all see what I buy, and I look like one of the suspects off of First 48 or some shit, Forensic Files. Like, I just buy shit. It looks a little suspect, but it ain't what it is. Like, I mean, it's like I had a reason for it. They were like, why you need fucking,
duct tape, Vaseline.
And
you never know.
It's like, bruh, first off, I was bored, right? And I bought this shit on Amazon. And I was like, damn, I don't need it. Like, yeah, I don't need anybody knowing about the financials. So I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes your boy's irresponsible, but for the most part, I think I'm better than a lot of people, but sometimes I'm irresponsible a little bit. And I'm like, damn, why I do
better
that?
than me, that's for sure. I'm bad with money. That's why I really be. I can't show my.
I try to be good, but like, I succumb to like, shit. When I get bored, I just buy shit. And it's just like, man.
I got a shopping problem. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
Saying you want your finances all public. They gonna see you over
my shopping habit though.
Okay. But you want people to see it.
You could see
instead of seeing some random nigga DMing you. Okay.
Oh, I got randos all day. I can see that. But that ain't I don't consider that my love life. I just consider that creeps being creeps.
All of it.
Creep. Oh yeah, I can see that. My DMs is on fire with just random people. Like I couldn't tell you half of them are. More than half of them.
That's hilarious.
People that write me that's never gotten written back from me, but are still, because I have a person who's having a conversation with himself and has been having a conversation with himself for like 5 years now.
I'm gonna need to see that.
No, I don't. I literally was like, no, I don't. Like, I know exactly who it is, but no, I don't know you. Sorry. Like, why are you writing me still? Like, there's people I had to block this one guy off of like Snapchat that just kept sending me like videos of himself. First of all, he started added me. He added me on a mention and started sending videos of himself, the ceiling of him just singing in the background.
Oh
like,
God.
You're already creepy. Then you send pictures of yourself in the camera. Then you send me talking about it's Titty Tuesday. Like, what? Then you started to be poor. Like, he had to get blocked at that point. Like,
all right, Marlon. Looks like it's 2-1. We're gonna go ahead and cut out.
Y'all need to know all my business until y'all need to know my business.
I don't need to know your business. On camera, we don't need to know your business.
Shit. Like I said, I don't want to know.
You got, bro?
At all.
Some people will get mad. Some people might get arrested. Some people might have to get fought. Like,
all right, I'm down for none of that.
Listen, it's crazy stories, bro.
All right, moving on. Who you rolling with? Ying Yang twins or Youngbloods? Let's take it back to the early 2000s. Crunk era was going on. Two influential groups from that era that pretty much helped put it on. Like, who are y'all rolling with?
Nigga, I can't tell you how hard this is for me. Remember a few episodes back when I made you choose between who did I make you choose between? But it was a tough one. It was a Tribe Called Quest and the other one. Was it Slum Village or Little Brother? One or the other. I think those two were together, but either way, this is kind of that for me because this era of hip hop and rap was something I actively partook in, like the Youngbloods. They got the the presidential, the damn, the lean low to the flow. They had all that shit going. Sean Paul did a couple of features on some joints. Hey, don't judge me. Then you got the Yin Yang twins. They shop here, they get low, the nagging, the whisper song. You know what I mean? Hey, the whistle while you twerk. I mean, fuck, how do you actually choose between these two? It's really, really hard for me. So, with that being said, can y'all please go first while I sing some of these songs in my head and groove a little bit and make my decision?
I'm Yin Yang twins all day.
Oh, word.
That's surprising.
Their songs are so catchy to me. Like,
you don't give a damn. We don't give a fuck. What? You just writing that off?
On the knees and hell about some that's listen. The Whisper song, they made a cheating song out of the Whisper song. Like that song is still getting circled around today. Like
that's true.
Whistle while you twerk. I can't even whistle. You know how mad I was I couldn't whistle? I had to go get me a whistle, literally. Every party was at who did not whistle. Everybody whistled when that part came on. Everybody was twerking, salt shaker. People over here shaking like a pair of clippers and stuff. Like, listen, this stuff was business. Like,
not a pair of clippers.
They got a song called Bedroom Boom. That's my
yes, they do. That
listen.
might push the needle.
Yes.
Hold on now. That might push the needle.
All day.
Go ahead, Marlon.
For me, I'm more of a listener of music. Like, I like, dancing songs that make you want to dance and all that. But the majority of my music is like shit you just listen to. I'd probably go Youngbloodz because of that. Because it's just got that more. It's got that crunk, but then like they got like a lot of that southern vibe where it's like that you might get from like Outkast or Goody Mob or or T.I. Not the party anthems and jams, but like just the cruising in the car, driving.
I can give you that.
Yeah, I think they're underrated. Like Ying Yang, it's obviously they're Ying Yang. They're probably gonna win. Like if you ask the majority of people, but Youngbloodz, like they were very underrated, but like they were very important to that whole movement and ushering in that new era of like
100%. Shit. I'm just thinking of the Ying Yang songs right now. That nagging song. Wah, 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 wah. I should have known. I should have left that bitch alone. But now I'm talking. Wah, wah. Hey, come on, let me talk to you.
That one. Dang.
Oh, Lord. I didn't even smoke cigarettes, so goddamn, this one got my nerves bad, bro. Yeah. With that being said, and the Bedroom Boom coming through, I'm gonna have to go with that one, just because like they were a little bit more versatile than the Youngbloodz. However, I had nothing but the utmost respect for the Youngbloodz because they were winning for the whole time I was thinking of this shit. Right? They were winning just off Damn and Presidential. Those are some fire ass songs with some beats that I love to death, and the remix of Presidential with Akon on it. But yeah, man, them Ying Yang, goddamn boy, they came with some really catchy, high energy, and that nagging. That boy, when you've been going through a situation, that wah, boy, let me tell you.
Tell me y'all ain't whispered in somebody's ear. I know y'all whispered in somebody's ear in the club before.
Nah, according to the Me Too guidelines, I have not whispered and told them to wait till they see I ain't did it. I never did. I ain't trying to be on.
Y'all know y'all have whispered in somebody's ears.
Come here, little bitch, let me whisper in your ear. Like, that was aggressive off top. Like, you can't start a damn song off like that. That's not attractive.
I didn't partake in whispering in the ears and telling me to see my dick.
Whispered in my ears a couple times.
Well, I didn't do it. I was never a part of that. The Me Too movement don't cancel me. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
It's got to be like when you turn around, it better be a nigga that you think is like just hot. Because like if it's an ugly nigga, hey, what's good with it, child? Like it ain't. It's
niggas is getting
up with that nigga like, oh, okay, what's your name? Like, it's different. Let's talk about the pretty privilege. It's different.
I'm a little handsome. I never really got the stank face when the girl turned around after I come up dancing. I never really got the stank face. I'm a little handsome. I ain't gonna stunt you like that. They be like,
but like, let's just face it. Like, you're not a pretty boy. Like, we're not pretty boys. Like, 80% of the motherfuckers in the world got gotta work for it. You know what I mean? Like, but then there's them 20%,
Don't say
them
that about
Tyson
yourself.
Beckfords that, you know what I mean?
He's talking about himself. I'm a pretty boy. I know what the fuck I got going on. You know what I mean? I got perfect skin. You heard me? Perfect, flawless motherfucking skin. You hear me? Moisturized consistently. You understand me? Yeah, I mean, got the low features in the eyes. You know what I mean? Bitches always think I'm high, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm silly.
Hold
I'm
on.
talking like some
You hitting
draws.
this too? Did you hit this too? You slugging this?
Yeah, I mean, shit. I just know what I. You know what I mean? I just know what I bring to myself.
Yeah, I'm a realist. Okay,
I ain't no ashy nigga out
I'm
here.
a realist.
Talking.
I'm not Idris in this motherfucker. All right,
Hey.
it takes a little bit more work.
You ain't. I'm out here, man. I'm out here. You feel me?
For me, it takes a little bit more work. I gotta get the, you know.
It's the confidence for me.
Oh God, as it should be. You know what I mean? Let me get don't let me put a pair of reading glasses on and I look like I know some shit. I mean, you know them niggas that go to jail and then they go to court and they got glasses on. Like, nigga, where your glasses come from?
Oh no.
Your Honor, I like to be my own lawyer according to statute. Hey, the penal code. I should be released into the custody of my loved ones because it violated my personal rights.
Now you can personally get your ass back in that cell, you dumb motherfucker. Shit. You know what I mean? Don't fuck with me. I'll get out here and get kicked on you motherfuckers real quick. Don't fuck with me. Don't play with me.
Okay. Well,
she's real quiet. I don't like this.
Him, the rest of us motherfuckers gotta work. It is what it is. It is what it is.
I don't care how
cute
you is to me. You gotta work either way.
Fuck all that.
Like,
Look,
let's keep it
I'm just
real.
coming out. What's happening?
I try to be nice to people. If you whisper my ear and I turn around and you're hideous, like, I'm gonna be nice because some people out here is crazy.
Yeah.
I seen a video of this dude trying to hit on this girl. It was a table full of girls, and he hit on one of the girls, and she was like, I don't think she was even rude with how she like shut him off, but he tried it again, and this time she was a little bit more rude with it. And he went and got a gun. Like, for what? Like, you never told you like nobody told him how she wants to live in her life. Like,
bro, like that's fucked up. That's just like a white man can't jump. I'm gonna go to my car with my trunk. Be back.
Come
on. All this stuff. Well, nobody go nowhere.
Really?
I'm nice. You can whisper in my ear. I'm real nice until I'm not nice. Now, you touch me, that's when you get a whole different side. But if you just like talking, I'll talk to you.
You know what? I don't like how
I've
you
had some amazing conversations out, like out and about, like downtown. I've had the funniest conversations out there. And I don't be interested in none of them, but they'd be some good conversations. So I'd be like, you know what?
Drunk conversations.
We'll never date, but I can hang out with you.
And that's where y'all be fucking up right there.
Especially that one you be having on Snapchat for the last 5 years that you ain't responding to.
Exactly. You gave him that type of access to you. I don't get it. I don't get it.
No,
yes.
I'm just nice. I don't like blocking people because for me it becomes uncomfortable because San Diego is too small. What if I run into you again after I didn't blocked you, or I had to go off on you and I run into you again? Dude, it's crazy. They don't like to be told no. They don't like to be shot down. Like, no, thank you.
I don't think,
I'm nice.
To be honest, I don't think Dago is too small. I think people just do the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, nobody has any diversity, no creativity, no type of, you know what I mean? Like, let's go do something else. They always want to do the same thing. Let's go downtown. Let's go PB. Let's go North Park. Like, all right, but you're going to meet the same downtown, PB, North Park type of motherfucker that you would have met any other, you know what I mean? Do something else. Like, fuck.
True.
I don't know. It's a big ass city to me, but it is what it is.
Nah, this is what else many people.
All right. But what was the question?
Youngbloodz and the Ying.
Oh shit! How do we get on that? Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
talking
gonna
about
be
whispering in people's ears. Like y'all never whisper in nobody's ear in the
okay.
club.
There you go. There you go. I was like, I couldn't trace it. I didn't know how the fuck we got to where we was at. But yeah, I'm gonna go
Whispering
Yin
ears.
Yang.
So we had I heard two Ying Yang Twins, one Youngbloods.
Yeah, but mine is by the slightest of margins. And the bedroom booms what did it. So yeah,
The song is fire.
it is. Avant did his thing.
He did. He could sing.
He can. All right, Marlon, what we got next, bro? Hamsky.
How about a little bit of top 5?
Oh God, I just dropped my phone, so I need to pick that up. All right.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Give me your top 5 R&B groups from the 90s and 2000s.
Ladies
Only
first.
from those 2 decades.
Mine was Drew Hill, because these are the times we are. That's my song right there. I love that song. New Edition. They were fire to me. Like, I love the little dance stuff, the little sequences. Love those.
Right.
I did Jodeci because I'm always into like my feel good, nice little sensual music. I did TLC, even though theirs is not just like R&B.
It was R&B.
Different stuff.
It was R&B.
I label them R&B. So them for sure, because they made a lot of different songs that like everybody could kind of like get into. So I definitely love them with their versatility.
Creek, Waterfall, Scrubs equals TLC.
Listen,
I don't give a damn.
I was listening to What About Your Friends yesterday, and I was jamming. Red Light Special.
That song don't hold up. What About Your Friends does not hold up. If the way society is today, What About Your Friends does not hold up. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about their friends.
That is still a legit song because it asks, what about your friends? Are they going to stand around? Are they going to hold their ground? Like, what about your friends? Like, do you trust them? Do you not trust them? Is that cool? Is they not?
And
like,
do motherfuckers, what did we just get finished talking about? Motherfuckers don't trust nobody.
$25,000.
Shit. Why you bullshitting?
They got good stuff though. Loved all of them. And then of course Escape. I love them. So
okay.
They with all the music.
All right. Marlon, go ahead for it, brother man.
I'm gonna go SWV. Love them.
Okay.
Even though this group didn't last long enough, they had potential. City High. There's something about the dynamics of having 2 guys and a girl in a group that just works if you could only keep them from fucking each other. And unfortunately, they did a whole lot of that in City High. So it blew up the group, and they were promising because like their first few singles were nice. So I mean, still kind of pissed about that. R&B groups.
That song, fire.
Damn, that's only 2. Okay.
He said, "Damn, that's only 2."
LSG. I mean, that was a good group. It was a good concept. It hadn't been done before like that, and you can see like the offsprings of like TGT and these other groups that tried to link up and make a super group in R&B. But yeah, like LSG, Rip the Joe Levert, they were really good.
Yeah, they were.
Also, like Next, I thought that they had. They could have been. They should have been bigger. That's how I felt like.
Absolutely,
bigger.
I wonder if they got a raw deal, like a raw record deal.
I'm thinking like the label issues and shit like that. Because I mean, RL, he was nice. The second lead singer, he was nice. The nigga Tweety, he was just in the back doing the dance. He was like, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. But I mean, they were a good group. And then lastly, gosh, yeah. See, this is during the years when R&B was kind of struggling. I want to say it's gonna be random, Immature. IMX, like just because of how,
IMX. I forgot about them niggas.
yeah, like they were kind of like, oh, okay, they kind of had a couple of hits.
Okay, when I hear them.
All right. Let me round it up. All right, so I'm gonna go with Boys to Men. Can't believe you motherfuckers left them out.
I definitely thought about that.
Nathan, Michael, Wanye, Sean.
Nobody was gonna name.
Yeah.
Then did me.
There's gonna be the usual suspects. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I was like, let me try to go outside the box.
Right. So Boys to Men, everybody knows, right?
Yes.
I ain't gotta explain them. Why let me give you B2K because as I was not a fan like that, they were really, really popular, sold a ton of tours out, sold a ton of records. Don't know how they all broke.
First concert I ever went to.
See?
Hold on. Let's keep going.
Go ahead.
B2K was shit. I mean, for nostalgia effects, and like they did have a couple of songs, yeah. But come on, dog.
They were selling, nigga. They were the highest grossing tour for like the 1990s and the 2000s.
I'm talking about money because they were popular. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they were just popular.
Their songs. It wasn't good like that.
The songs were pandering. The songs were pandering. I'll give you that. But they were pandering to the right demographic, and it worked like a motherfucker. Yeah. Young black girls, and it worked. So you got to give them their credit, man. They did their thing.
What did I tell you last week about J Bug with the ski mask and the gloves?
I don't know how they're all, or not all of them, but I don't know how they're in the situation they in.
Probably the one that ran up Blueface's house. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just trying to get this done.
I digress.
Rich? No.
Outside of Omarion, like really, who are you really entertaining in B2K?
I mean, look, they only on the list because they sold a lot. You know what I mean? And they did what they had to do in that time era.
But even like the miscellaneous like NSYNC members and shit, them niggas could sing like low key.
Yeah. And the Backstreet Boys too.
Yeah.
Lance could sing.
Backstreet Boys. Yeah. I'm just saying, man. I didn't make it. I didn't make the tours, and I didn't sell the tours, but people was there.
Tours: B2K, B5, Bow Wow. Who else?
All them bum ass niggas. Okay.
Yeah. It is. Anyway, I'm sorry. Next up, we got Blackstreet. You know what I mean? Teddy Riley and the crew. No diggity. Bag it up. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, they own it. They got to be. Next up, we got Guy. Everybody loves Guy. You know what I mean? They were good.
That's them, right? Yeah, it is them. Okay.
It's just funny to watch you. It's hilarious. And then a group that I'm surprised neither of you said, but like they're really, really good is Jagged Edge. When they was doing their thing, man. Hey, where the party at? Girls up where the party at? And then Let's Get Married.
Let's Get Married? Oh, that's my song. That should Run DMC.
I'm walking down the lonely highway.
Jagged Edge is weird.
Let's Get Married. Let's Get Married was their hit song for me.
Oh, man. Well, that was their first song, really.
Like, Jagged Edge, like, they're a great group. I understand why they're great. And they sing pretty good, but like it's never got to their songs like that. Like their songs just don't do it for me. I know that, but like none of them were. It was just like okay, these like the same.
Really,
but they
you wasn't fucking with Where the Party at?
Yeah, it was cool.
That was for us. That was
Let's Get Married was for me.
But that was for people who were in that
the songs for the ladies when you having company over. And I just wasn't feeling none of them.
I would never, you know what? That's a good point. I would never imagine like going on a date and like sensual music and they putting on Jagged Edge, honestly.
Okay, that's because Jagged Edge for motherfuckers who's already in love. Y'all motherfuckers wasn't in love. Shit. What you doing? Y'all motherfuckers, see, look. the motherfucker that fucked up and trying to get you back because y'all love it. Here he come with the, you know what I mean? I'm walking down the lonely highway. You know what I mean? He hits you with that, and then you got to think about some
You gotta
shit.
keep asking God to please forgive you too, not me.
Like, I think we discussed I think we had one where it was like 112 versus Jagged Edge. And I can get more into 112's,
you know. Yeah, we should have put 112 on this list for sure. 112, man, for sure. I forgot.
Yeah,
like
whatever the last one I said, I put 112 on there. Yeah, I forget what dumb one I said the last one on my list. I didn't mean that shit. I hate niggas, whoever it was.
Because you know that
put 112 on.
You're freaking. I'm gonna tell you. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna kick somebody off. I'm gonna kick off B2K and put 112.
I don't know why you put B2K on there, to be honest.
Huh?
Don't do that.
Hey, man.
What about Little Fizz? I mean, that nigga was.
Look, Little Fizz. They was just there for business. They was just there to make money together. We wasn't really famous
for though.
That nigga, I can't even believe that nigga said that shit. Yo.
I still love Little Fizz. Sorry.
I know you do. You ain't had no damn sense. Yeah, why did the nigga talk you back into taking him back after, you know what I mean?
He's grimy for that though. He definitely lost some cool points with me for that.
But you'll still take him back.
Little Fizz?
Honestly, he lost cool points for me a long time ago. I liked him in the group because for one, he was like the least liked. So I always liked the underdog. Plus, he was the only one that was like different. He rapped in the group. Nobody else did.
I thought Raz B was the least liked.
He always kept his clothes on. Everybody else was always to make sure stop trying to get naked for people. He was saving it for the special lady. I like that.
Nah, that was Chris Stokes. He was telling them what to do. Chris Stokes was like, yeah, oil up that chest, young man.
I like it. But
wear this vest, young man. Chris Stokes.
He did a reality show and he gained respect for me, but he also lost respect for me and how his movements were on that reality show. So
how did he gain respect on the show when he over here? He just fucked one of his best friends, baby mama.
He gained it because of him stepping up as a father. A lot of these men don't get enough credit for doing that. On the show, he stood beside his baby mama. He could not stand her, could not stand Moniece. But when it came down to it, and they had a reunion show and she was getting bashed by somebody else, he stepped in and he like defended her. At the end of the day, he was like, because they was like, she's poor, she ain't got a place to live. He said, at the end of the day, that's my child's mom. If I got a place to live, she got a place to live, period. Like, he kind of shut it down. And the fact that as how hard he went on that show for his son and the better of doing things for his son, I respect it. He lost it with all that stuff with messing
when he said, fuck a Mario family. Yeah, I got my son, but fuck his family.
He lost it with that, you know. So,
but you like that he was a rapper, right? So what's your favorite Little Fizz verse? Go for it,
please.
Him on Bump Bump Bump. I love that.
Okay, what was the verse? Did you say any other lines?
I can't tell you. I haven't heard the song in so long. I have not heard their song.
I thought because I could have sworn that was Diddy rapping.
But
say it again, mommy. Pretend, mommy. Pretend, mommy. Money in the thing, mommy. Yes, that's Diddy.
He rapped at the end of it.
That's what I'm saying.
I liked him. He was different. Now, as far as his vocals, listen, I can't tell you half the lyrics from them songs, to be honest with you.
Who's the better singer, him or Left Eye from TLC?
Left Eye. Like, Left Eye all day.
No, both of them niggas couldn't sing.
Actually, if you listen to one of the songs, no, Left Eye could sing a little bit. She sang in, dang, what song was that she sang in?
Creep. So I creep.
That was her. But she also, before she rapped, she sang a few lyrics. It wasn't like a rap flow. And I'm trying to think of what song that was. I cannot think of it. This one coming.
Wasn't she singing on Unpretty too? You can buy your hair.
She did. That was her and that.
On that.
Bro, they said, all right, Lisa, sing real quick. All right, we're going to work around that.
That's a wrap.
We don't want to make hard. Just sing it, and we're going to
sing a little bit.
We're going to make our shit on stack it on there, all right?
Wow, bro. All right, well, shit. That was our top 5 list. Shit, what number is this? 34, 35? 34?
Mhm.
God damn, boy. We up in this jank. Yeah, this is the Greenbox Convos, y'all. This is what we do. This is what we enjoy. We have a lot of fun making it, as you can tell. Thank y'all for liking, watching, commenting, subscribing, whatever y'all doing to support the movement. We here. We do it for y'all at the end of the day. So, yeah, we have fun, but we do it so we can, you know what I mean? Do it for y'all. Continue to support, continue to like, subscribe, all that jazz. I can't talk that good. I had more than a few. But yeah, it's your boy Just Lando with my main peoples, my co-hosts.
Marlon.
What's the
Marvel.
people?
And Mr. Marlon, take us home, young man.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I'm done with him for today. I'm done with him tonight.
Coconut shrimp every day.
I'm
I
done.
have enough wine.
All right, y'all. We out of here. I'm fucking done. We out of here. Peace.
Yeah.